sharps, no flats. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, E, A, G, F, E, D, C. G scale, 1 sharp, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, E, A, G. You get to use that pinky finger a little bit. Usually the least developed fingers on a hand are the pinky and the ring finger. And so you can see if you try to pull your pinky finger down, your ring finger will come along with it a little bit. There's not a lot of finger independence between those two, but you can work on that and get it there. All right, so that was G, and then we had F, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. I'm gonna get some more water, and then we're gonna go over some song bits. And I'm hoping my camera battery hasn't died. And I'm really hoping I'm still recording, which I think I am. Alright, so just in case you're wondering, when am I ever going to use these scales? Like give me some examples of songs that actually use these scales. Or use these key signatures, these notes, maybe not scales, key signatures. So for C, a song that's in the key of C and uses notes that are in the C scale, maybe not in the sequence that they're appear in the C scale, but is All the Small Things by Blink-182. So the opening chord is C, and you'll find like the vast majority of time that the opening chord in a song is the same as whatever key it's in. So All the Small Things is in the key of C, so the opening guitar chord is C major, and the opening bass note is C, as in cat, which we learned is at the 3rd string, 3rd fret. Which, here's a way you can remember it. So C is the 3rd note of the alphabet. 3rd note of the alphabet, 3rd string, 3rd fret. Alright, so in All Small Things, it goes C, G, and F, and that's like the entire song. Just in different order. So the verse is C, G as in giraffe, F, and now I know when we learn the C scale we learn F and G kind of higher up, but we can drop it down to the next G and F that sounds lower, to down here. We learn those with the F and G scales, and that's still in the key of C. So C, G, F, G is like is the verse, except they play, I think it's 8 notes per each. I think that with the pre-chorus is C, G, and F, and that's it. Maybe that's the chorus, but you can listen to the recording. You can go on YouTube and look it up, and then since those are the only 3 notes in the entire song for bass, it's kind of easy to hear when do you play C, when do you play G, and F. You can hear the changes because there's only 3 notes. So. Maybe C is held twice as long in the pre-chorus. Anyway, let's go to G, the G scale again. And of that scale, let's play the 1st, 4th, 6th, and then 5th notes of that scale, right? So the first is G. First note of a G scale is G. Next, we're going to play the 4th note. So G, A, B, C is in cat. So G, C. D is the 5th note, and E is the 6th note. So if we go 1, 4, 6, 5, that's so G, C, E, D. And if you play those notes, then if you just play those notes G, C, E, and D, and you just played one of my favorite songs from the 1970s. Maybe my favorite song of the 1970s, More Than a Feeling by Boston. But you gotta add a little bit of rhythm to it, right? Like Boston didn't just play like whole notes. Add some rhythm. More than a feeling. So you get the idea. Yeah, G, C, E, and D for that. Now you might be thinking, well, aren't those notes in the key of C as well? And they are. There's no F or F sharp in there, but there are F sharps in the vocal part and the guitar part, which is how we know it's in the key of G. But in the bass part, those notes appear in G and C, and also F too, as you may recall. So now let's go to a song that's in the key of F. Then I'm going to teach you part of, I guess, the chorus too. And so I saw this on a list of songs that are in the key of F, and I thought, well, Omeed probably wants to learn this one. It's the whole chorus isn't in F. It starts out in F, and then it kind of goes and throws in some accidentals, which are notes that are not in the key signature or in the scale. Those are called accidentals, and so those kind of pop in toward the end. So I figured I'd teach this song to you anyway, because I know you'd be kind of stoked to learn it. It's Queen. We Are the Champions. So this song appears in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody at the Live Aid scene. So in the future, you know, after you learn this section, if you were to buy the DVD of the movie in the future, you could play along to it. Or there are clips on YouTube from that scene, I think. So I will post maybe in our group channel on Facebook a link to a YouTube video of the Live Aid scene. So after you learn this, you can play along and pretend that you're the bass player for Queen. You can just make believe that they made an announcement at the beginning of their set, like, I think the bass player is John Deacon, like, our bass player John Deacon has a tummy ache and can't play, so filling in for bass on bass for Queen is Omeed O'Hady from the USA. Please give a Wembley Stadium welcome for Omeed O'Hady and Queen. So you can just play that in your head, imagine that, and then just jam out. So, how do you play the chorus for We Are the Champions by Queen? Well, it's in the key of F, like I mentioned, so let's go over our F scale. You may recall F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, right? So, it starts off on the F. So, the first note of We Are the Champions, and the chorus, because the verses are in a different key, but the chorus starts out in the key of F. So the chorus, first note, F. Alright? So then, so the next note's A is an aardvark, which is the third note of the scale, right? F, G, A. So F and A. Then we're going to play the sixth note of the scale. So F, G, A, B flat, C, D, as in dog. So first three notes, F, A, D, which spells fad. So F as in ferret, A as in aardvark, D as in dog. Then the next two notes are B flat, B as in bird flat, and C as in cat. So let's put all those notes together. F, A, D, B flat, C. Here we go. Again. Now, we need to shorten the B flat and the C a little bit. So if you can imagine this divided into four sections. Section 1 is F, Section 2 notes A, Section 3 is D, and in Section 4 we're going to cut in half, play B flat for the first half, C for the second half. All this to say that B flat and C are about half the duration of the preceding three notes individually. So it really kind of goes like this. And then I kind of give away the next note, which is F. So F, A, D flat, I'm sorry, F, A, D, B flat, C. And then the next section is F and A. We had F, sorry, F, A, D, B flat, C, and we had F and A. So basically, we back up here. The chorus for "We Are the Champions," we can kind of divide it into 4 sections. Section 1. Section 2 begins kind of the same way with F and A, but now we're going to go straight to B flat. So F, A, B flat, and then we're going to start stepping down. So from B flat we go down to A, G is the next note on the F scale if you're going down, B flat, A, G. And now you might be thinking that we're going to hit F next, but we're actually going to hit F sharp. So if F is on the index finger, first fret, and G is on the 3rd fret with the ring finger of the E string, the note in between that at the 2nd fret with our middle finger is G flat because it's below G, but it's also F sharp because it's above F. I'll just call it F sharp. So when we hit that B flat, if you go back a few notes, hit that B flat, A, G, F sharp. And F sharp is not in the key of F, so it kind of sticks out. It sounds very interesting or peculiar. So if we go over that section again, section 2 goes F, A, B flat, A, G, F sharp. Although we're going to play A and G a little bit faster. So it's like B flat, A, G, F sharp. So once again. Now let's combine it with section 1, which is our F, A, D, B flat, C.